Okay, now we're going to do example 5 for present value. Suppose an individual wants to invest $1,100 in an account that earns 7.8% compounded monthly. Then, in addition to that, they're going to make $100 at the end of each month for 12 years. Okay, so in other words, they have two things going on. So I'm going to do it this way. So we have, first, we have an initial investment of $1,100, and that's going to be our P. Our interest rate is going to be 0.078. M is compounded monthly for 12 years. Okay, and we're going to find the compound interest of this amount. Okay, and what we get is we find that that value is going to be this. Okay, and I'm going to store that in my C value. Then we have a second thing. So in other words, this is something like a mutual fund where it takes $1,100 to open the account. But then, at the end of each month, you're going to make payments of $100. Your interest rate is still going to be 0.078. M is still going to be 12. Your time is still going to be 12 years. Okay? And so now you want to find your present value. Sorry, not your present value. You want to find how much your future value will be at the end of that 12 years. Okay? So future value, PMT, is 1 plus R over M to the MT minus 1 all over R over M. All right. Okay, so that's going to give you your future value. Now, you really don't want to round here, so that's going to be stored into D. So how much is in the account after the last deposit is made? So that's going to be your A sub CI plus your future value. And that I'm going to store in E. And that will be our present value for part C. Okay? So how much did we deposit into the account? Well, we deposited our payment times our compoundings times the years plus our initial investment. So that's going to be 100 times 12 times 12 plus 1,100, which gives us 15,500. Now, what is the amount that we want to withdraw? So then the question goes on to say that at the end of this time period, we want to take out money for 12 years. for 5 years. So we have 5 years. Our interest rate is still 77.8. Our compoundings are still 12. Our present value is what we found up before. Okay? And so that's what we're going to use now to find our payment. And we want to find payment. So if I tell you that present value equals PMT times 1 minus 1 plus R over M to the negative MT over R over M, how do I find our payment? Well, I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of that. So payment equals PV times R over M divided by 1 minus 1 plus R over M to the negative MT. So this PV is from up here, is this value right here. Okay, that was what I stored as E. Okay, and when I put all of that in, now to get that data back, I hit alpha E, and I get that data back. And what I come up with is I get 535.19744304, and I'm going to store that as F. Okay, and then I want to find out what was the total amount withdrawn. So I take my payment times my time. Now this will be my 5 years times my number of compoundings. So times 12 times this 535.19744304. Okay, and what I get here is 32111.84582. Okay? And that is the end of example 5. Now, I'm going to do the rest of the examples as one by one. So, email me if you have any questions, okay?